It's a life, fun time, and full of surprises.
Is Victor
Calaccio.
Colicchio.
Colicchio. See, I wanted to be careful.
I'm used to any pronunciation. Colicchio,
But,
Colicchio.
you know, you have a real interesting history of what you've done with your talent in various places. Acting, right? And I'm talking to you.
The word talent, I thought you were saying.
Oh, you're so humble. So tell us a couple of projects that you've been involved with.
I wrote Summer of Sam for Spike Lee.
You wrote the whole movie?
Yeah, for Spike Lee, Summer of Sam. I wrote Potluck for High Times magazine.
Whoa.
Now I just finished a new screenplay called Waiting on Dion.
Wow.
About Dion and the Belmonts.
Wow.
Well, it's not about them. Maureen Van Zandt.
Like drop dead beautiful.
They have a hell of an office too downtown.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it's a very nice environment. Very cool.
That's cool. Wow. Of course. Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, that's pretty good. Wait, Spike Lee. Let's go back to that. Rewind a little bit. So when did you meet Spike Lee? And how did this come about that you...
I met him at a premiere of a party for Girl 6, one of his films. And I was with Michael Imperioli.
Okay.
So he said, "Hey, Michael, I hear you're going to direct a movie. What's it about?" So he said, "Well, Rick wrote it. Ask him." And I said, "Well, it's about a bunch of guys in the Bronx that almost beat their best friend to death because they thought he was the son of Sam." Which is based on a true story.
I know someone who was in jail with the son of Sam.
Really?
Yeah. And they said he was, you know, I mean, he's been in there for a while, but like, he wasn't, you know, he wasn't like you think he would be.
I don't think he acted alone personally.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Well, you don't know.
But, so Spike said, send me the script.
David Horowitz?
I call him Berserkowitz, but it's
Berkowitz. Right. Berkowitz. He was something like that. Horowitz.
So Spike said, send me a copy of the script. I'm going to read it on the airplane.
Wow.
So I said, okay, I'll send it to you. So he calls me the next day and he says, where's the script? And I didn't really think he meant it. I thought it was just, party talk, you know. And I didn't think he was ready to do the white thing, you know. I mean, I'm a white writer. There's a lot of black ones there. So he calls me up. He says, "Can you get me the script right now?" I said, "I'll send the messenger right over with it."
Wow.
So I hop on the subway.
And you're the messenger.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Brought it over to him, and then he produced it.
Wow.
And then he wound up directing it.
Amazing. Wow.
So
God. Spike Lee. He once borrowed a penny from me. He was
did?
online in front of me in a store, and he was short 1 penny. And he turned around and he says, "You got a penny?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting for it to be the lucky penny." It was Mother's Day.
Great guy to work with.
Yeah.
You know.
He spoke at my daughter's school. There's a class that they taught on just Spike Lee movies.
Wow.
And then he came and spoke to the class.
It's funny because a lot of video stores in the old days, when they bring out all his movies, and then you see Summer of Sam over there. You know?
Ah,
that
and
was
do
funny.
the right thing. I mean,
Yeah,
that party was at the Ritz, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He's great to work with. He's like the first one on the set, last to leave.
Yeah.
On a lot of film sets, they have the extras eat here, the non-unions there, the principal actors here, or in their trailers. Spike sits down amongst everyone. There's no barriers. You know, extras sit with
unless there's a Knicks
you know.
game, right? Then
Oh,
he has to
yeah.
leave early. Yeah. Does he like the Nets?
I don't know. I'm not a sports guy
I know,
myself.
but I just always wonder about Spike Lee because he's so Brooklyn and he's like such a Nick. Like, what does he split himself with the Brooklyn?
I don't know. Does anybody know?
Does anybody know?
No.
I don't.
I've
he
never
does
seen him at
He's all
the Knicks.
Good for him. I like that. I like that. So, did you say right now you're working on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Dion.
Yes.
And it's about a bunch of young doo-wop singers named the Wanderers in 1963.
Do you have a favorite Dion song?
I like them all.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's
like,
nice.
It's a couple I don't like, but most of them I like.
So Jersey Boys is about the other one, right?
Yeah, about Frankie Valley.
Right.
But I say the summer of 1963 was a typical summer in the Bronx. Romance, beaches, cars.
I was born in the Bronx.
And
were you born in the Bronx? Yeah.
Yeah. Washington Avenue, 168th
Lebanon Hospital. Yeah.
Watch Sanya.
Yeah, go to the road, yeah.
you know, you look a little like a cowboy. It's fitting you were born on Gun Hill.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
There you go.
It's good to see you.
And I have
See,
film
Alexis
coming out.
Tell us.
I have a film coming out this month, April 24th, called Laugh, Killer, Laugh, starring William Forsythe, Tom Sizemore, Bianca Hunter, and myself.
Good for you.
I get to play a mob boss, Tough Tony.
That's great.
Yeah. Can you do a couple of lines from the movie?
Frankie, look at me when I'm talking to you. And then I play a news reporter in a movie with Eric Roberts. So,
Let's see him.
Congressman, may I have your attention, please? We play the congressman.
Oh, that's cool.
What else I have? I play a real estate agent in another movie called The Network with Stephen Baldwin.
Okay.
And then another film directed by Mel Brooks' son called Sam. It's about
Is that Anne Bancroft's son too?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's just as wonderful as him.
But it's about a guy who always wishes he was a girl and gets to change, and then finds out what it's like to be a woman and it ain't a picnic. You know?
Ah, the truth comes out.
So I
Exactly.
play a sleazebag hitting on him in the
Grass is
bar.
always greener. Oh, really?
Yeah, a
Did
real
you,
sleazebag.
do you think it's a woman?
You know? No, I think it's a woman.
Yeah.
I slide down the bar to her and say, "May I offer you a little scotch and sofa?"
Sofa. I like it. Wow, clever line. Wow, somebody might use that line.
What's that?
Is this something you wrote? Or
No.
is it just starring in it?
A little scotch and sofa. Nice, I like
Oh, I
that.
have a lot of funny lines and they let me do a lot of improv and
That's a
I
good
go
one. It goes over well with the rew-who crowd. Yeah.
Say, what kind of material is this?
Are you guessing?
No, you tell me. What kind is it?
Cotton?
And this? Spandex?
Glitter? Yeah.
Well, then this must be felt.
Ah!
I was there. In character.
Oh, nice. Very smooth, Victor. Wow. I like it. So, do you have a website where people can see all your little one-liners?
I just started a website, ViCTOR.com, but there's nothing on there. It's more for agents.
Yes.
I got a reel on there. I was in a...
So you have a good IMBD page?
Yeah, I got a lot
How
of
long is
credits.
Yeah, I'm sure. I bet it's longer than that. I bet it's longer than that. Oh no, here we go. Oh, here goes the neighborhood. Oh, yeah.
I got two scenes in there. One when I played Sergeant Collins in Inside Man with Denzel Washington. Oh, that's a funny story.
Tell us. Is it your skeleton?
I play a racist cop, and he's asking me about, I got shot in the chest by this 12-year-old. So he had already warned me about my racist language. So at one point he said, "So which kid shot you?" And I went, "An African American." Right? So he got mad. He says, "Oh, you're going to tell me we're in a cop's uniform going out the racist in you?" I said, No, man. He says, me and Spike worked on this. And he goes, "Well, why didn't you do it?" And I said, "No, I've been working on this." And he says, "Why didn't you do it in the rehearsal?"
I heard that the movie he's in right now is fantastic.
The Humbling,
That
yeah.
It's supposedly like really, really good. Like
Yeah.
every movie's getting like bang. I'm hearing it's really good.
Is anyone remember
Yeah.
that one? I forgot. Danny?
Danny something, yeah.
Yeah, you remind me of that kind of an actor.
Like HaPPy. Why? My nose is that big?
No, but you could play good parts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
I think you look so clean cut.
I really appreciate that.
It's very change. Easy come, easy go. So, it is National Pecan Day. Do you like pecans?
I prefer pecans.
Oh, it could be a pecan for you. It could be a pecan for you.
Oh, dear.
So, we need to get a skeleton from your closet. Like a little story or something.
Well, I got a warehouse full of them. But, I'm trying to think.
Don't we all? Just one little ditty.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Well, there's a skeleton right now. My girlfriend thinks I'm home washing the dishes.
There you go! There you go. Have another. One on her. Exactly. Yeah, that works. That works. That totally works. So we're going to look for all your stuff. And can you just roll off the titles one more time?
April 24th in New York. Laugh Killer Laugh. You can go to laughkillerlaugh.com.
There you go.
It's a great movie directed by Kamal Ahmed from the Jerky Boys. I don't know if you remember him. He directed it, you know. And William Forsythe's role, there's such a range in there.
Laugh, Killer, Laugh.
Envious of his abilities. That's how good he is in this. Really, you know.
Well, you're really inspirational, Victor. I mean, you've got a lot of amazing stuff that you've been involved with, and I'm sure that it's endless what's ahead.
Well, then I could bring out another skeleton. I was left back twice in school.
Good for you.
Never got past the 8th grade. 2 schools.
All right, have some more.
Summer camp.
All right, you must be hungry.
My parents were called to school 2 weeks after I was in kindergarten.
So what'd you do for your high school years?
What didn't I do?
Ah, exactly.
Subway, went to the village, couch surfed for a few years.
A little scotch and sofa.
A lot of scotch.
Yeah. There you go.
She learns her lessons well.
I do. Well, that was a great line. I'm gonna have to remember that. Exactly. And look what happened. You turned into a wonderful artist.
Aww.
Yeah, it's true.
Give her a
It's true. I want to be you when I grow up. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Your resume is mind-blowing. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah,
My
and
pleasure.
please, anytime, open invite, come back forever. When the movie comes out, let's have you come back.
For those of you who don't know, I had roux last night.
Woo!
Yeah, when I was making my chicken, I made a little roux to
There you
take it out.
Yeah. He's lying. And we'll be back. We got more. Victor Felicio.
It's a place to get your 15 minutes of fame. Let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real. Uh-huh. Real, keeping it real. Rew and who? What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it